All right. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Off to work. Well, this is my first episode of, I don't know if you want to call it an episode, but at least first video of me just documenting my morning here in Michigan, going to work. If you guys didn't know, I'm a school teacher. I've been teaching now for 12 years. This is my 6th year teaching 7th grade science here in West Michigan, and taught 8th grade for the previous 6 years, and it's been good. I enjoy it, but it takes a toll on you. Takes a lot of energy, especially with having a 2-month-old, 4-year-old right now. A lot going on at the house. So if you're still watching though, leave a comment where you are from. If you're from Michigan or if you were previously from Michigan, I'd love to hear about it here. I don't know what kind of morning people you guys are. I don't know if you guys like to listen to the news or if you just like to listen to your jams that you got. You got like Apple Music or something. Or if you just like it's a favorite radio station. I'm currently listening to MLB Network. I'm not sure why. So that'll be something we have to change here. I usually like to just go to Apple Music. I got like a list of 20 songs that I just listen to over and over and over again. And I'm okay with that. I should probably get rid of satellite radio since that's like all. Little Edmund Fitzgerald this morning. Should show you guys the road right now. This is currently what we're dealing with. Roads aren't too bad. A little icy here in West Michigan, but nothing a Michigander can't handle. We're supposed to get some more snow tonight, though. Woo! This 4-cylinder 2-wheel drive right now. I'm gonna have to kick it into 4-wheel, I think. Oh, that's what we're dealing with right now. There we go. I just got one of those new Action 5 Pro cameras, so I've been using my phone mainly to do content for like the last couple of years, but recently I finally just saved up enough money to start getting some more equipment, and having a phone's really convenient to do content on the spot and just like upload it, but I also don't want to use my phone every single time I have to make a video. It takes up a ton of storage, and I don't know. For me, it's like my communication device. So like when I'm constantly creating videos and editing videos on my phone, I feel like it's almost a distraction. Like sometimes I get calls or text messages, and then it can just be a whole issue. So I just wanted to get some backup cameras, and been looking into action cameras. So this one I'm able to like put on the windshield and just kind of document anything I want to do. So We got about a 15-ish, 20-minute drive into work this morning. At least with the roads, it'll probably be maybe a little over 20 minutes. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can see it. Okay. Got my Lions coffee mug here. I don't know if you guys are Detroit Lions fans, but I'm a huge Lions fan. And super excited right now. They got that first round bye. And it looks like we are ready to play Washington Commanders, which, I don't know. Little nervous about. I mean, am I confident that they're going to win? Yeah, I think so. Is Detroit typically good against mobile quarterbacks? No, absolutely not. But their defense has been surprising people, I think, lately. And that could bode well for the Lions. Our offense, the reason I'm so confident in the Lions in the first place is just because our offense is that good. This coffee is so hot. Nobody can stop our offense for the entire game. So, who was the last team we played? Salt truck. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by these flashing lights in front of me. Last team we played was the Vikings. And we ended up playing man-to-man coverage with the Vikings for the majority of the game. And I cannot believe how well our defense did. It just kept our offense in the game. But the reason I say, going back to my point about the Detroit offense, is there's no team in the NFL that can stop our offense for the entire game. And with the Minnesota Vikings, we were unable to get anything going. Well, we were unable to get a lot going in the first half. The plays we were calling, the things we were trying, at least to game plan, just were not working. I don't want to necessarily say that we were, you know what, we were, there were some mistakes now that I recall, whether it was like a missed block here and there. But I just think that the Minnesota defense was executing our offense very well. But in that second half, they just took over. There's no way that any team, especially with Denver being out now, I mean, I think Denver was one of the top defenses in the league, and they end up getting beat. Of course, the Chiefs are still there, so Patrick Mahomes is just crazy. Oh, yeah. Tired, man. I was up till like 1 a.m. doing schoolwork, social media work. I'm doing that P90X, which is like, I don't know how old that is, but it's really long. Like every single episode is like between an hour and an hour and a half. It's absolutely crazy, but it's a good workout. But the thing is just with having a 2-month-old and 4-year-old, it's like, it's so hard to find the time to do that. You either have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn and get very little sleep, or you maybe get those extra 1 or 2 hours of sleep, still getting up at the butt crack of dawn. But I kind of just get my work done late at night. I've always kind of been that way anyway, being younger with schoolwork or studying. I feel like I've always just kind of stayed up late and got work done that way. But I don't know, being a parent, it's like the only time I can get stuff done is when everyone goes to bed. So that's when I try to just grind it out. And working working 2 jobs is tough. I consider now, like, I've been doing social media now for, oh my gosh, 2020, I'm gonna say 2022, I was starting to do it much more on a daily basis. I kind of started it in 2021 very sporadically, not knowing, what I wanted my content to be about. But in 2022 is kind of when I figured out, what I wanted to talk about on social media, Michigan stuff, being a Michigander. And it's just been really easy to do that. But lately, lots of opportunities have come up with being able to do this on social media, and it takes a lot of time to do. The filming, the editing, it's it's just so much more work behind the scenes, which I enjoy, by the way. That's important. It's so much work behind the scenes just for a 30-second or a minute video. It just takes so much time, and it's very deceiving when you see a 30-second video or a minute video that either I or somebody else created, and you can be very quick to judge, and I totally get it. But being a teacher, your work doesn't stop at school. It kind of just carries home with you, whether it's grading, emails, planning for the next day, which is what I was doing last night. It can just take a toll on you after a while, and especially with the content I've been doing, you're essentially almost working 2 full-time jobs. So some nights are harder than others, to say the least. I don't know if this Verner's has been bothering people. Got this from a friend. It's an air freshener, but I'm not sure how much that's been swinging in the video. I'll just put it up there for now. All right, what do we got? Salt truck. Roads aren't too bad. They're not necessarily slippery, but yeah, like I said earlier, if you're from Michigan and or if you're from Michigan and you comment where you're from, I'd like to know, just to kind of see where the audience is coming from. That'd be kind of cool. Morning drives. Also, let me know what you do for work. I mean, my commute being 20 minutes, I know there's some people that got a way longer commute or a shorter commute, or maybe work from home. But, I don't mind the morning drive. It's dark. It's just kind of calming. You got a coffee, some Gordon Lightfoot playing. It's a good time. Gas station's packed this morning. There we go. Well, I do love this Gordon Lightfoot song, but it's played twice now. You can never overdo Gordon Lightfoot. Let's see what else we got here. Detroit, they bring in the maritime sailors cathedral. Anybody else can just listen to this song every single day. It's one of my favorite songs. I probably listen to it, to be modest, 2 or 3 times a week. That's not a joke. That's probably being on the lighter side. But I just absolutely love this song. It was my top song on Apple Music in 2024. Very proud ownership of that one. Oh, man. Ooh. One thing I also like to listen to in the morning, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Lone Survivor. Great movie. I kind of like listening to like soundtracks from movies. Some songs just hit so good. What's this one called? Okay, so this one's from the band Explosions in the Sky, and the song's called Waking Up. I just love this song. I like those songs that you can just turn it on and it just like instantly flips a switch in your mind and your mind just starts kind of going. It starts racing. And I never really think about where or what I want to think about. It just, sometimes music can trigger good thoughts or good thoughts, bad thoughts, sad thoughts, motivating thoughts. I just kind of let the music do its thing here. This turn looks icy. Not too bad. Oh, man. How many hours of sleep did I get? I think I went to bed at 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. I woke up at just 5:30. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4.5 hours. You know, I just keep telling myself in this grind that if I just keep going, who knows what will happen? Who knows? Maybe nothing will happen, but maybe something will happen. You never know. But the only way you'll know nothing happened is if you keep going. So that's what I'm going to try to do. This is the first video in this Michigan morning drive series that I'm going to do. And I'm going to do this at least until May. Every morning, we're going to get up together. We're going to have some coffee. We're going to go for a drive. And we're just going to talk. I'm going to be pulling into school here in a couple minutes. But I'll leave you with this. I'm going to post this on the YouTube after school today. And I'm hoping whoever watches it, if you've made it this far, just drop some comments about some stuff that we can talk about tomorrow morning. It'd be really cool if whoever is watching this video, just to kind of have a back and forth conversation about things that are going on in your life or just Michigan stuff or questions that you got. I think that'd be so cool. So think of a question that you got, drop it in the comments, and I'll look at it tonight. And then, that morning, tomorrow morning, I can have something to talk about with you on the way to work as we go to work together. It looks like this has been about almost a 20-minute drive. Not bad. The roads weren't too bad this morning. Oh, I gotta do a weather lab today. Teaching about low and high pressure systems. We'll be using some incense, some candles, some cold water to kind of see how that incense smoke moves in a cloud chamber. Been teaching this lab for 6 years. Let's see. All right. I'm here. All right, guys. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Take it easy.